Hello, everyone. Welcome to the December edition of the Math Moment. It's hard to believe we're ready to close out another year and that January and a new year is just a few weeks away. And for us educators, what that really means is we're approaching that halfway point of our school year. So I thought in today's Math Moment, it might be nice to just remind ourselves of some positive norms that we can use in our classrooms to help motivate and encourage our students, especially as we make that second half push. So we're going to take a look at some norms from Dr. Bowler. She's a professor at Stanford University and is um, creator of UCubed, a math website and resource center. So I want to take a look at some of the positive and encouraging math norms that we can use as we, again, push through that second half of the year. So the first one we're going to look at, everyone can learn math at the highest levels, and there is truth to that. A lot of students kind of get in that mind frame of, I'm not a math person, but we really need to keep continuing to encourage our students to believe in themselves. And if we really push them and if they work hard enough, they really are capable of achieving math at the highest levels. So we got to break them from that mindset of that they just aren't that math person. They can overcome that, but it is going to take some hard work. I love this one. Mistakes are valuable, right? And mistakes are what are going to help us learn and grow in every subject, but especially mathematics. Um, and it's okay to struggle with the problem, and it's okay to make mistakes. In fact, I encourage my students to point out, because I do this. I make mistakes in the math class. I love it when they point my mistakes out. Shows that they really are learning and growing and understanding those concepts. And I also like to talk about certain mistakes that students make because, again, it really can be a truly valuable learning experience for everyone. Asking questions is just also super important. Um, Always want to be able to ask questions and always want to be able to try to get those answers and really ask those deeper questions. Why and how? Why does that make sense? Or how is this going to apply into the real world once I get out of high school? So we encourage those students to continue to ask questions and grow. Really, math is about making those connections and being able to communicate in different ways. So we want them to be able to describe mathematics in all these various forms, but also, again, kind of relating back to the questions piece, we want them to be able to make those connections to the real world and see just how applicable math is to each and individual student. And then finally, the depth of math, right? Many times we get caught up in speed and that we have to be able to do math quickly. Those time tests and multiplication you might remember as a kid. But really, we just want students to be able to take the time to analyze and understand math at a much deeper level. And again, going back to the different representations, being able to use it and apply it in many different ways. So if we can keep encouraging our students uh, with these different norms in our classrooms, encourage them to try hard, um, encourage them to ask questions and take leaps of faith and do challenging work, it's only going to help them grow. So I hope you guys have a great holiday season coming up. If you have any questions or anything, you can reach me at my contact information here. Until then, I can't wait to talk to you guys again next month for the Math Moment.